I'm an examiner of Eternal Sect. Qishan, this year's assessment is the same as previous years. Recite the divine text left by divine power on the longevity bell, and you will be able to ring it. Anyone who rings the longevity bell can join the Eternal Sect. One ring lets you enter as an ordinary disciple. 7 rings makes you the child of longevity, and you can directly become an elder of the Eternal Sect.
Bro, why didn't the examiner say what happens if it rings 10 times? What rank of disciple would that get you?
Are you an idiot? The only people who can make the longevity bell ring 10 times, aside from cultivators that have ascended to godhood, is the current sect master of the Eternal Sect. Do you really think any candidate here can pull that off? Next. It's been 50 years since we had a disciple get more than 6 rings. The 2 assessments over the past decade, we haven't even had anyone get 5 rings.
Examiner Qishan, my name is Chincho. I'm here to participate in the entrance assessment.
Begin.
Two and a half years.
Third Elder. This kid actually read 4 lines of divine text in one go. He's the first 4-ring disciple this year. This boy is extraordinary.
You're right. Even inner sect disciples would hesitate for a few seconds when reciting the first 4 lines of divine text. But this boy didn't pause at all.
Who dares disturb this old man? Old Pooty, old Shukun. So you 2 woke up too? The longevity bell rang 9 times. This boy must join my Pooty lineage.
You can actually read divine text. You recited it straight off the longevity bell without hesitation. Don't tell me you've known this text long before today, huh?
Divine text, this is just Chinese, isn't it? The first 2 rings are regular script. The rest are just traditional Chinese characters. No, I haven't.
Then how do you? Never mind, a boy with extraordinary talent. I'll say a few divine characters. Try to repeat them back to me.
Wait a minute. I haven't even finished my assessment yet. What?
Cool, Gaga. Grand Elder, it's him. It's this boy. He rang the longevity bell 9 times in 1 minute. I bet all the old fogies in the sect have been woken up by this, right? What's your name? What noble house are you from? Or are you a disciple from some other faction?
This disciple is named Qianzhou. I'm not from any noble house. Nor am I from any faction. I'm just a commoner.
If you really rang it 9 times, you don't need to call yourself disciple in front of me. Since you can make the longevity bell ring 9 times, you must have studied divine texts. In the Eternal Continent, the strongest immortal arts are activated by divine texts. The more divine texts you master, the stronger you become. Now I'll recite a few divine texts. Try repeating them. Lighthearted.
Oh, so the divine texts of this world are Chinese. Little master, if I cultivate in this world, won't I be invincible?
Pearl Light Lotus.
Impossible! That's the Grand Elder's signature move. How could that kid know it too? Could he truly be a once-in-a-millennium genius? Cyclone.
Super Cyclone.
Wrong. The divine texts he spoke are completely different from the Grand Elders. What did you do? Why is your immortal art the same as mine? The divine patterns are different, but the power is even stronger.
I made some improvements.
Actually, I can unleash even more powerful ones.
What? That's absolutely impossible. Elderling, you should step back now. Don't embarrass yourself further. Your name is Jinqiu, correct? Your talent is extraordinary. It brings honor to the longevity sect. According to eternal sect rules, you should be personally taught by the sect master and appointed as the divine son. However, the sect master is not present. You must first pass the trials of the Elder Council and the Supreme Venerable.
To solidify this status, what is your current cultivation realm?
Realm, what's that?
He doesn't even know about cultivation realms. How on earth did he read the divine text then?
Doesn't understand realms, but can read divine text? Could he be from the demon hall? You need to understand, one divine text shouldn't be difficult for you.
This is the immortal phantom of the samsara meter.
So handsome. When will I reach that realm?
Gather chi.
What? I thought you were so powerful.
What use are divine texts? Your cultivation is only at the still water realm.
Extraordinary talent, yet cultivation so low. Is this what they call a heaven envy genius?
I thought I was going to be invincible. Turns out I only know how to read Chinese, no cultivation. Wait. Since Chinese in this world allows words to become law, could it be?
Red, that's the immortal phantom color of the void realm. Advancing realms on the spot and breaking through 5 realms consecutively. Look, 3 ancestors have appeared together in the sky. Young man, you made the longevity bell ring 9 times. You shall be appointed as the divine son of the eternal sect. Would you be willing to become my disciple? Sword Saint Wuji. Don't listen to that old fool Wuji's nonsense.
He's just a bit better with a sword.
Become my disciple, Dharma Senpaza. Buddha teach you the longevity art. Master it, and your body may decay, but your spirit will endure. I'll also impart many lost secret techniques.
Pooty, you have no shame. All 3 of us know the longevity art. Who needs you to teach it?
Young man, I am Void Dragon Saint. If you become my disciple, with just 2.5 years of practice, you can master dragon taming. Subduing a star realm dragon from the Void Frontier as a mount will be effortless.
The 3 great ancestors are actually vying to take him as a disciple. This is the treatment of a divine heir. The 3 of us need not argue. Divine heir, would you be willing to become our disciple?
All 3 are the pinnacle of the sect. Choosing any would be a gain, but choosing one would surely disappoint the other 2. Disciple Jinqiu does not know how to decide. Perhaps the 3 ancestors could simultaneously accept this disciple.
Give him an inch and he'll take a mile.
He actually dares to think of apprenticing under all 3 ancestors at once. Arrogant. Too arrogant. Since the sect's founding.
No disciple has ever had multiple masters. Let it be as you say. What?
Disciple Jinqiu pays respects to his 3 masters.
You've just entered the sect. First complete the necessary procedures with the Elder Council. Come find us 3 old fellows at the back mountain sacred ground tomorrow morning.
Full of power, this is cultivation. Judging by their reactions, my current realm must be quite high. I'm truly invincible. Leveling up is just a matter of a few words. With my experience from countless web novels, I'm sure to thrive in this cultivation world. Elder Bai, what procedures do I need to complete now to be formally admitted into the sect?
Divine Ye, your admission procedure is beyond my authority to decide. It requires the sect leader's instruction.
The sect leader is you.
As the divine heir of the eternal sect, aside from the 3 ancestors and the sect leader,
Even we, the supreme elders,
must show you respect and courtesy.
Then where is the sect leader now? The sect leader,
This sect leader is here.
The Tifu pays his respects.
Sect leader, the admission procedure is simple. Share with others the divine text you just used to instantly elevate your realm. That's it.
This is the admission procedure. This is outright robbery. Sect leader, this divine text. Surely the sect doesn't have it.
To be honest, the sect does possess a divine text that can enhance cultivation realms, but none could do what you just did. And you raised my realm 5 times in a row. This divine inscription is extremely vital to our sect.
Alright, the divine inscription I mentioned just now can boost one's cultivation. Can you repeat it for me?
Boosting cultivation? It's just cultivation. This line of divine inscription. Follow me into the sect later and write it down. From now on, you are a disciple of my eternal sect, and I confer upon you the title of Eternal Divine Son.
Shall abide by your command, sect master. Your disciple obeys the order.
Sect master, where do the 3 grand elders, my 3 masters, reside?
There's no rush. As the divine son, you first need to understand the many rules and responsibilities of the eternal sect. The 3 grand elders are your masters. They only teach you the way of cultivation and immortal arts. As for the history of the sect and our interactions with forces outside the sect, that is what I will teach you.
May I ask what cultivation realm the sect master has reached?
The saint realm.
Sect master, you are also in the saint realm. But my masters are only in the saint realm. If you are also a saint realm cultivator,
Aren't you on equal footing with the 3 grand elders?
It seems you know very little about cultivation. Although the 3 grand elders are all in the saint realm, they've been in this realm for decades. They've already reached the quasi-emperor realm. Soul cultivation is far more difficult and arduous than cultivation realm advancement. Once a cultivator's soul reaches the lunar soul level, it becomes extremely hard to make any progress. Many sand realm powerhouses only have an ordinary lunar soul after all. You'd better not try, just like you did with your cultivation, to use a high-level divine inscription to directly boost your soul power. Improving soul power requires a strong physique as a foundation. You haven't changed your body yet. You simply can't withstand powerful soul energy, and you'll easily explode and die.
Body training.
The 3 grand elders will teach you all that, so I don't need to say more. All right, you may leave now. Get a good rest today. Tomorrow you will begin your cultivation with the 3 grand elders. I wonder if this young man can help our sect get through this once-in-a-millennium natural disaster. Other major sects started preparing decades ago. But these years, our eternal sect has barely found any talented disciples. Let's just hope this divine son can represent our sect in the battle.
This is the residence of divine sons of all generations. All these scriptures are related to cultivation. Divine son may read them as you please. If you have no other business, I will take my leave.
I need to get a grasp on this world as soon as possible. Activate 10x reading speed. I see now. Open the Void Star Realm.
Who is it that inside the sect has opened the void gate leading to the void star realm? It's impossible. Within the sect, besides the 3 of us, even the late girl wouldn't have the power to open the void star realm. Could it be that a saint realm expert from an external sect has invaded? Found the void gate. It actually opened above the divine son's residence. It's not an external invasion. That kid opened it himself.
What? Who opened the void gate? The divine son. What on earth is he doing?
So this is the Void Star Realm.
It must be because the divine son rang the longevity bell 9 times earlier. It caught the attention of the void saints within the void star realm. They must have opened the void gate here. They've adopted the divine son. It's our fault. We were careless. We knew full well. The longevity bell is a divine artifact left by the ancient gods. 9 tolls of the longevity bell is equivalent to activating the artifact. So he was bound to be detected by those void saints. We didn't set up a barrier here in time, allowing the divine son to be captured.
A divine son finally descends from heaven, and he's gone before even staying a night.
No, we can't just sit here and do nothing. Late girl, go find the Supreme Venerables now. Work with them to activate the Seg's Grand Protective Array. We 3 are going into the Void Star Domain. The divine son must not perish like this.
Elder, Eternal Sect is deeply entangled in sex struggles. It's only because of the 3 of you presiding that we've avoided being swallowed up.
Late girl, don't worry. Those people from external sects. Oh no, we've entered the Void Star realm. We must find the divine son. He's our only hope to save Eternal Sect before the heavenly calamity. Who dares disturb this emperor's rest?
Calling yourself emperor? Could you be a monarch realm expert? That would be a whole level higher than my 3 masters.
Strange. Your cultivation realm is only at the void realm. How did you enter this void star realm?
I read the divine text to enter the Void Star realm. How else would I get in?
You shouldn't have come to this place. Why are you looking for a star realm dragon?
To be my mount.
Myrtle, do you have any idea what you're saying? A star realm dragon? How could a cultivator of your level possibly hope to tame one? Ignorant. Truly ignorant. Since this emperor is in a good mood today. Get out of here quickly. Aha. Disciple. How did you get out? Are you alright?
Your disciple just opened the gate to the Void Star realm. I went inside, and not long after, and was driven out by a quasi-emperor realm expert.
What? You mean you opened the void gate?
Yes, the books in the room had records.
The divine script to open the Void Star realm.
This. Disciple, can you read that divine script?
No.
Old man Putti. Our eternal sect has produced a once-in-a-millennium genius. The eternal sect is safe. Ha ha ha, disciple. Your master will discuss with your other 2 masters. Each will teach you for 3 days.
This disciple follows Master Putti's arrangement.
Your talent for understanding divine script has far exceeded our expectations. However, among cultivators, knowing divine script alone is far from enough. After all, divine script is just for activating immortal arts. Real power lies in your cultivation, realm, soul power, and physique. Only when these 3 are combined is one a true powerhouse. Though you master divine script, your physique is too ordinary. As the divine son of the eternal sect, you need at least an immortal physique. Only then does it match your status, and it will aid your future cultivation.
Master, how does one cultivate this immortal physique?
This immortal physique isn't just cultivated. It requires the corpse of a cultivator who reached the firmament realm, absorb their cultivation to form the immortal physique.
Firmament realm. I'm only in the Void realm now. Besides the sect master and the 3 ancestors, where are the cultivators above the Void realm in the sect?
Don't worry, as the divine son, a firmament realm cultivator's corpse will naturally be hunted by the sect. You just focus on cultivation. Alright, for these 3 days, cultivate first. I'll check your physique again in 3 days. A normal cultivator takes 5 or 6 years to fully comprehend it. But with your comprehension, you must reach over 30% in 3 days. You must fully comprehend this book in half a year to be worthy of the Divine Son title.
This isn't hard either. Why does Master think I'll only reach 30% in 3 days? Might as well get a drink to relax. Cool.
Spread iced tea, instant noodles, chocolate, ice cream, chips, spicy strips.
Did words become law fail? Sword flight. No, it didn't fail, I see.
It's not that the divine script failed, but the things I named simply don't exist in this one. Only things that exist here will manifest when spoken with divine script. I thought I could command wind and rain infinitely. It seems there are limits. But compared to the native cultivators who know nothing about divine texts,
I am almost invincible. But how can I return to my original world? This technique is half in the native tongue and half in Chinese.
I grasped 10% in just 10 minutes.
Comprehending, penetrating, having a sudden enlightenment.
If old man Pooty saw me cheating like this, he'd be furious enough to cough up blood.
Done. I've grasped 90%, entering a state of complete enlightenment.
What? He's already grasped it all. Monstrous. Truly monstrous. It took me a year to master that technique. He did it in just 2 hours. Not only is his divine text mastery heaven-defying, but his cultivation talent is also terrifying. Given time, he could very well become the eternal sex. Second Emperor realm expert besides him. This Ascension Thunder Control art is nearly impossible for cultivators below the same realm to practice. But for you, my disciple, with your exceptional talent, you're sure to uncover some of its mysteries at the Samsara realm. When you cultivate the Firmament Alam, you will at least master 50% of this Thunder Control art.
I understand, Master.
I'll double my efforts.
I know my aptitude is mediocre, but my cheat skill of mastering divine runes
Makes up for my weakness. If I can reach the Emperor realm through this, I might just find my way home.
Practicing sword techniques requires powerful soul force. Your soul force is your weakness. Without strong soul force, this is Thunder Control art won't unleash its full power.
Master Wuji, how do I cultivate soul force?
There are 6 levels: White Soul, Moon Soul, Hunter Soul, Sunflower Soul, Fiend Soul, Immortal Soul. Your soul force is at the lowest, White Soul. It's naturally not advisable to practice such an advanced sword technique. To cultivate soul force, there are 2 paths. One is through numerous battles. Soul force increases rapidly in combat. The second is that every sect has a soul tower for cultivating soul force. Enter the soul tower to cultivate soul force. It's just much slower than actual combat.
I see.
The second is that every sect has a soul tower for cultivating soul force. Enter the soul tower to cultivate soul force. It's just much slower than actual combat. That's all. Set aside the Ascension Thunder Control art for now. Go and improve your soul force first.
Yes, Master. May I ask, what level is your soul force now, Master?
Fiend Soul.
Even a powerhouse like him is only in Fiend Soul.
It seems this world's cultivation system is far more complex than in novels.
Cultivation, physique, and soul power, all 3, are indispensable. Go ask the sect master with the soul towers first.
Senior brother, I heard that Ancestor Pooty and the others have woken up from their slumber. All 3 ancestors took on a single disciple together.
How is that possible? 3 ancestors accepting the same person as their disciple. What's this person's identity?
According to disciples from the inner cabinet, when we held the initiation to accept new disciples a couple days ago, this person rang the longevity bell 9 times and was appointed as the divine son by our master and the ancestors.
The son, a 5th soul, and the 7th master took me as his disciple. When I was 15, I trained hard for 3 years, and I was just lucky selected as the divine son. Yet, this person got the spot before me, huh? Where is he now? Whose disciple are you? How dare you trespass into the main hall?
Didn't the sect master say only the supreme sovereign can enter the main hall?
I am the disciple of Ancestor Poti, Ancestor Wuji, and Ancestor Shukun. Other than the Supreme Sovereign and the Sect Master, I was also granted the privilege to enter the main hall.
Evans, you're the divine son?
Yes, it's me. My name is Chencho.
I'm Mo Yu, the sect master's disciple. This is my senior brother standing next to me. Senior brother, what are you doing?
I just scan him with my spiritual sense. He's nothing more than a cultivator with a mediocre physique and a white soul. His cultivation realm is just a bit higher. He's at the void realm. With such talent, he can't possibly be the divine son. Who exactly dares trespass into the main hall and impersonate the divine son? This is a capital crime.
Pure lesson, Lotus.
Pathetic trick. You think you can spout a few divine scripts and act all arrogant?
No good.
His command of immortal magic and his soul power far exceed mine.
Going head to head is suicide. I'll just get scolded later. Better that than standing here and taking and beating.
Want to run? Do you think this main hall is a place you can just enter and leave as you please? Come and go whenever you want.
Oh, heaven's pool.
What? This is an immortal magic that opens a different realm with his cultivation and soul power. How is this possible?
Divine Son, put away your immortal magic quickly.
Divine the Sun, Chincho. I pay my respects to the sect master.
He really is the divine son.
Divine Song, why did you use Hawaii? The immortal magic that all three ancestors forbade you from using to hurt my disciple.
Your disciple. Report to the sect master. He's the one who accused me of impersonating the divine sun and trespassing in the temple. Without a word, he directly launched an immortal technique at me.
Divine Song Zonan, is everything he said true? Yeah. Zuonan, from the first day you planted Dengjingsbi, I told you not to be arrogant. You saw that the Divine Sun's cultivation, realm and soul power were low, so you deliberately provoked him, didn't you?
This disciple felt such qualifications couldn't possibly befit a divine son. That's why I believe he was impersonating the divine son.
I even directly attacked him with an immortal technique in the main hall. Is that so? Nonsense! Utter nonsense! How dare you question the Divine Son appointed by the three ancestors? Divine Son! How to deal with Yonan is up to you. Within the sect, apart from the three ancestors, no disciple is allowed to use immortal techniques against you. He has already violated the sect rules.
Forget it. Forget it. He didn't know I was the divine son. It's not entirely his fault. Thankfully, sect master, you intervened in time.
Otherwise, my immortal technique might have seriously injured him.
Don't let anger cloud your judgment. Don't be discontent. Don't flaunt your wealth. Excellent. Excellent. As expected of the Divine Son, this farce is over. Divine Son, what brings you to the main hall?
Master Wuji says my soul power is too weak. It's not suitable for cultivation techniques right now. He told me to go to the soul power, to enhance my soul power first. I originally came to the main hall to find you, sect master.
But then I had a dream.
I see. Sona, You've just returned from your trials and need to test your soul power. You two take the Divine Son to the Soul Tower.
Divine Son, you're really only at the Samsara Mirror and White Soul stage? How on earth did you comprehend the divine script on the Eternal Bell and make it ring 9 times?
Maybe it's talent.
Haha, talent. If you're talking about talent in front of Xiao Yu, he reaches the indestructible realm at the age of 13. Then, in just 5 years, he cultivated to the current firmament realm.
The firmament realm at 18.
You must know the 5 supreme venerables were only at the Samsara mirror realm in their early 30s.
Throughout the entire ancient continent, firmament realm cultivators at a teen are exceedingly rare. How dare you mention talent in front of Xiao Yu?
His talent is indeed terrifying, but it's his talent. How come when you say it? It sounds like you're the 18-year-old firmament realm cultivator.
Though you are also a practitioner of the Kanchungju realm.
If I'm not mistaken, you're already 25, aren't you?
So, what if I'm 25 and you a mere Sukong realm? What are you boasting about? Even though it's considered a mid to high realm, your soul power is only white soul. That's worse than most non-breaking stage practitioners.
Senior brother, don't be like this. If Master finds out you're disrespectful to the Divine Child, you will be punished.
I went from the Jidishu realm to the Kimchong realm in 1 minute.
It took you 25 years to reach Changqiong. You're just a clown.
Divine Child, please don't be angry with my senior brother. He's just like that. He's always sharp-tongued, but his heart is kind.
It's fine. I'm not angry with him. You don't need to call me divine child all the time. It's awkward. We're the same age. Just call me by my name.
Okay, then you can call me Xiao Yu. Qianqiu. Senior brother Qianqiu has never cared about sect affairs. But I'm different. I heard that during the test, you were still at the Jishui realm, and with just one divine pattern, you immediately advanced to the Sukong realm.
Yes. So
my talent is nothing compared to yours.
this is the Soul Tower.
You've never even seen a soul tower.
Soul towers are also divided into 3 levels. The 10-meter tower, the 100-meter tower, and the 1,000-meter tower. The only 1,000-meter tower on the Hangul continent lies located within the Heavenly God Temple.
A heavenly god temple.
Look, isn't that senior sister Muyu and senior brother Zuonen? They've returned from their training journey. I heard that senior sister Muyu and senior brother Zuonen's cultivation realms are not planning to advance for now. They are currently trying to break through from the late moon soul stage to the fierce soul stage.
Qianqiu, since you never entered the soul tower before, you need to test your soul power at the tower entrance first.
What's your name? Why aren't you wearing sect robes? In the eternal sect, except for the disciples of the sect, master, and the ancestors. It's a major taboo for others to cultivate without wearing sect robes.
Sect robes. I don't have any.
Nonsense! All eternal sect disciples have sect robe. To enter the soul tower, you must wear sect robes. You say you don't have any? Could it be that you're not a disciple of the eternal sect? Only the disciples of the sect master and the 3 great ancestors don't need to wear sect robes. All other disciples must wear them.
Then just test my soul power quickly.
You stubborn kid, aren't you listening? Don't you understand Elder C2's words? No sect token, no entry to the soul tower, and no soul power testing.
And who are you?
Who I am is none of your business. Since you have no sect token, get out of the way and leave this place.
What if I insist on testing my soul power today, and I'm going into the soul tower?
Then I'll have to teach you the rules of this house and the laws of this sect. He is the divine child. If he can't handle this little trouble, he doesn't deserve the title. Xiao Yu, be good. You don't want the sect to crown a useless divine child, do you?
Elder C2, right? It's true. I have no sect robe.
My masters never mentioned such a thing to me.
Your masters are Patriarch Uji.
Patriarch Futi and Patriarch Sukun.
So by your own words, you're claiming to be the divine child. How dare you? No sect robe, wild claims of being the divine child. You've broken 3 sect rules in a row. By sect law, I can punish you on the spot.
Just a samsara mirror.
Let's see if the samsara mirror you look down on can make you kneel before the soul tower today.
Gather chi. Sign call.
Impossible. That aura. It's the void mirror. And those divine rooms have immortal art. It's Elder Lin Feng sings that technique, Jade Lighting Judgment.
Perfect chance to taste my new sword art. Ascending thunder control art.
Patriarch Fuji's Sacred Realm Technique. That's the Ascending Thunder Control art. The real Ascending Thunder Control art. Senior brother Luren couldn't even withstand. My god! Could he really be the divine child? He must be the newly appointed divine child. That sword in his hand is Patriarch Fuji's Black Howl.
I held back. Otherwise, he'd be dead for sure.
Elder C2, may I have my soul power tested now?
My 3 masters truly never gave me any sect robe.
Of course not. Divine child, the test. Right away. 5 rounds in 1 day. A feat. Divine child. Your soul power must be at least moon soul late stage, maybe even blaze soul, to wield Elder Ling Feng's technique so easily. The divine child soul power is truly unfathomable. Divine child, please place your hand on this soul stone. Then just focus your energy. The soul power test result for the divine son Qianqiu is early stage white soul. Early stage white soul? How is that possible? The divine son, who can enjoy 5 rounds in a single day of longevity, has only the lowest level of early stage white soul. Any cultivator with even a bit of talent would at least be at mid stage white soul.
Senior brother, where's your grace? But how can Qianqiu's soul power only be early stage white soul?
Is my soul power talent really this poor? And Muyu is watching from the side.
Divine Son, hurry on in. Oh right, I need to explain the rules of the Soul Tower to you. The Soul Tower has 100 floors. The higher your soul power level, the higher you can force your way up. Conversely, if your soul power level is too low, even if you force it, the tower itself will restrict you, preventing you from reaching higher floors. So, once you can go to a higher floor, it means your soul power level has improved. Of course, you can't cultivate in this tower every day. It would injure the cultivator's soul. Then improving your soul power would be difficult.
Sect Master, didn't you ask Muyu to test her soul power? Come on, test it. It's my first time at the Soul Tower. Can I still enter? Teach me how to cultivate.
Elder C2, I'll trouble you.
Early stage hunting soul. After just a month of training, Senior Sister Muyu has broken through from late stage moon soul to early stage hunting soul. This must make her the strongest in the sect, aside from the Divine Son, right? Impressive. Impressive. Muyu, you're already at early stage hunting soul now. With your talent and cultivation speed, reaching mid-stage hunting soul within a year should be no problem.
Elder C2, you flatter me. Senior brother Suonan trained with me this time. His soul power improvement is no worse than mine.
Sect Master, Disciple Zuonan Soul Power Test Result. Mid-stage refining soul. A white soul dares to be called Divine Son.
Let's go, Muyu. Quickly teach me how to cultivate soul power in the tower. You're at early stage hunting soul. You must have some good experience to share. I'm only at early stage white soul.
Does this kid have no shame?
Qianqiu, I need to go cultivate on the 60th floor. I can't stay here with you. Oh, right, the 3 ancestors must have taught you how to cultivate soul power in the soul tower, right?
My 3 masters, no one ever taught me how to cultivate at the soul tower. After they teach me the cultivation art every time, they just go back to sleep.
Those 3 ancestors aren't sleeping. They're in hibernation.
Hibernation, from what I know.
My 3 masters are the top powerhouses of Eternal Sect. They were Holy Realm powerhouses. Why do they need to hibernate for their cultivation realm?
Once you reach the Holy Realm, your primordial spirit can leave your physical body. You can manifest in the real world relying solely on your own soul power. That's what we call soul manifestation. If an ordinary cultivator's body suffers severe damage, they'll most likely die right away. But cultivators who've reached the Holy Realm can use soul manifestation to survive in soul form and put their physical body into hibernation. Cultivators divide Holy Realm powerhouses into 2 categories. One is hibernating Holy Realm powerhouses.
Hurry up and teach me how to cultivate soul power in the soul tower. I'm hoping I can go to the 60th floor and cultivate with you tomorrow.
Tomorrow! You're only at the early white soul stage right now. The 3 ancestors were at the 100 Sects battle 200 years ago, and their physical bodies were severely injured. That's why they can only become hibernating Holy Realm powerhouses.
I see. No wonder they can only manifest for a short time, every time.
Are you kidding me? You think you can break through from early white soul to soul hunter in a single day? No one in this entire cultivation world has ever done that. Don't think you can spout nonsense just because you're the Divine Son.
Inject your soul power into it. Use your mind to guide it and start blending with the night fire to temper your soul.
That's pretty straightforward. I'll definitely make it to the 60th floor to find you tomorrow.
I believe in you. You're the Divine Son after all.
This speed is way too slow. Double cultivation speed. Super duper double.
At this rate, I'll only reach late white soul stage at best tomorrow.
How am I supposed to get to the 60th floor to find Muyu? Shadow Gloom technique. It actually works.
Even though they don't have self-awareness, they can still follow my commands to use immortal techniques. It's just that their power is only half of my main bodies. If I can make more clones to cultivate the soul power at the same time.
Plus, the doubled cultivation speed. Wouldn't the speed increase more than 10 times? Oh.
Looks like the principle of this clone technique is that the stronger your soul power is,
The more clones you can create.
maybe when my soul power improves, the clones can even speak.
Even replace my main body to go to dangerous places.
Whatever. Since you two can't talk, just do as I tell you.
You two take 1 cultivation room each. Start cultivating soul power. Double the cultivation speed. Broke through late white soul stage in just 2 hours. Clone technique. As expected, after my soul power increased, I can already split into 4 clones now. If I can break through to Soul Hunter stage, I'll probably be able to split into over a dozen clones. With this technique, when I practice other cultivation methods, won't my speed also be dozens of times faster than normal?
Elder Sire, when did the Divine Sun come out after we left yesterday?
The Divine Sun never came out at all. He's been in the Soul Tower all night.
All night, huh?
He still has some self-awareness after all. He knows his soul power is inferior to others, so he doesn't even dare sleep. But what difference does that make? He doesn't actually think that just one night of cultivation is enough for him to break through to Soul Hunter level, does he?
Senior brother Chenchu, he is still the Divine Sun. After all, saying things like that is a bit disrespectful to the Divine Sun.
The facts are right in front of us. When I broke through from Moon Soul to Soul Hunter, it took me more than half a year. And with your terrifying natural talent, it still took you a full 3 months to go from Moon Soul to Soul Hunter? Below Manadality White Soul stage, no matter how hard he tries, he can barely reach Mid White Soul stage by now. That's it. Little Yu Zunan is right about this. Even a soul child, a born soul cultivation prodigy, can't go from early White Soul to Fierce Soul in just one night.
Good morning, Elder Situ. Good morning, little you.
Qianqiu, what level is your soul power at now?
Soul power? I don't know either. I cultivated all night. I'm so tired, I need to go back and get some sleep first. I'll come back to meet you at the Soul Tower this afternoon.
Is this just an excuse for staying up all night? Didn't you brag yesterday that you'd go to the 60th floor and meet us here to cultivate?
Sorry about that. I only said I was coming to see little you.
When did I ever say I was coming to see you?
The only hard thing about you is your damn mouth. You dare to test your soul power again, let little you see clearly whether you're actually a divine son or just a loudmouth.
Fine, I didn't want to test it originally.
I was worried some people wouldn't be able to handle it, but since you insist on seeing,
Then I'll test it for you, no problem.
This can't be real. Early Soul Hunter stage. In just one night, from early White Soul to early Soul Hunter, this is what it means to be a divine son. I finally realized that this old fool of me just now actually doubted a peerless genius who keeps creating miracles.
Xiaoyu, I keep my word.
I'll go to the 60th floor of the Soul Tower today to practice with you.
This can't be. You must have cultivated some forbidden sorcery or used soul pills. That's how your soul power increased so much overnight.
Senior brother, that's enough. Qianqiu was appointed by the 3 ancestor masters, and his status as Divine Son is also recognized by the immortals. How dare you slander him for cultivating forbidden sorcery and using soul pills? If Master and the 3 ancestors find out about your vicious slander, the Divine Son will definitely sentence you to 1 month's confinement.
I never thought my always obedient little junior sister would stand up against me for Qianqiu and publicly rebuke me like this.
Just because you can't do, it doesn't mean others can't. If you're weak, just train more.
Actually, I didn't expect to break through to Soul Hunter overnight either.
This is all thanks to the shadow clone technique.
After breaking through to Moon Soul, I can create 8 clones. When I reach the mid-stage of Moon Soul, I can even create 16 clones.
With 16 clones and doubled cultivation speed.
It's equivalent to dozens of people cultivating at the same time.
That's how this miracle overnight happened.
Master Wuji, this disciple has followed your instructions.
Then raise my soul power level.
I've only had 1 day so far. How far do you think my soul power has improved? Ask your master. Don't I know what your capability is? You must focus on cultivating your soul power and come back to learn the cultivation technique after 1 month.
Yes, Master. I understand. I'll go into closed-door cultivation at the Soul Tower right now.
The 100 Sacks Grand Tournament will be held in 5 days. I'll ask Miss Shi to take you there with her.
The 100th Sex Grand Tournament?
The 100 Sacks Grand Tournament is an event held by all major powers in the cultivation world where Sacks exchange immortal techniques and showcase their strength. Only Sacks that have a Sen Realm powerhouse are eligible to participate. The tournament rewards the top 10 cultivators.
What kind of rewards are they?
It could be a powerful cultivation technique. Could also be a weapon you've always wanted. Or even a top-tier immortal body.
Master, do you want me to win this reward?
Good disciple. Although you're incredibly talented and appointed as the divine son, the cultivators at the 100x Grand Tournament come from all major sects across the land. This cultivation world never runs out of geniuses. Your aptitude is number 1 in Eternal Sect, but it's still not that outstanding when compared to the participants at the tournament. But that's not to say we don't have confidence in you. You've only been cultivating for a short while. It's still a bit early to compete with those old-timers who've been at it for years. This time is just to let you see the world. You know there's always someone better and a higher sky. Focus on cultivating within the sect for a few years. Wait for the 100 sects assembly in a few years. Your master believes you can definitely make the top 10. Alright, your master needs to go back to rest in these coming days. Don't just obsess over boosting your soul power. Review the Ascending Dragon art more. Your master will come to test you in a few days.
There's always someone better, higher sky master. This disciple wants to be that someone better, that higher sky. Let's test the power of immortal arts after breaking through the early soul hunter stage. Ascending Jade Dragon art. Really? Is it real? Altar sever the mountain stream. Did I really cause that? No wonder Master Wuji told me to focus on cultivating soul power. Strange, it was just sunny and now it's raining. It's raining. Let's go change. The soul power is getting denser. Xiao Yu is cultivating. I won't disturb her. Huh? So young and already at the refining soul level?
Are you the divine child Grandpa Situ mentioned?
I am the divine child. And you are?
I'm Feng Yun. The other senior brothers and sisters call me the slacker. I heard it only took you one night to go from early white soul to early soul hunter.
This is soul power level 63. How old are you to have reached soul hunter?
I'm 113 this year. I'm already at late soul hunter, on the verge of transcending soul.
Transcending soul?
You're the fastest cultivator I've ever seen. But before soul hunter, the improving soul power levels is relatively easy. It can be fully achieved within the soul tower. But starting from early soul hunter, cultivating inside the soul tower is almost useless. So you absolutely cannot surpass me.
Then why are you still cultivating inside the soul tower? By your own logic, you're at late refining soul. Almost useless for you too, right?
You don't even understand this. Since you definitely can't surpass me.
Perhaps it's just a young person's competitive spirit? Shadow clone technique. Double the cultivation. Soul power has almost no improvement. It just feels more substantial. It seems that Soul Boy was right. After reaching soul refinement, cultivating in the soul tower doesn't really boost soul power much. And I was training under 100-fold amplification too. Hey, little soul boy, I've got a question for you.
Who are you calling little soul boy?
Who else but you?
Spit it out, I'm busy.
Quite the temper for someone so young. Fine, go ahead. Tell me, why is it that after reaching soul refinement, training in the soul tower doesn't work anymore?
Why should I tell you?
You're just afraid I'll surpass you if you tell me. Always boasting about being a soul boy. But you're not that impressive.
And nonsense, as a true soul boy, I'd never fear being surpassed. Once your soul power reaches the soul hunting stage, the soul tower only helps consolidate it to make greater progress in soul power. You can only rely on real combat or go to the 1,000-layer tower.
How can I go train at the 1,000-layer tower?
Ha 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 ha.
Why are you laughing?
You want to train at the 1,000-layer tower? Isn't that funny? The only 1,000-layer soul tower in the ancient continent is in the Celestial Temple. And do you think you can just waltz into the Celestial Temple?
How can I get to the Celestial Temple?
Are you really the divine child? You seem more like a fool to me.
Sect Master, I'd like to leave the Eternal Sect for a few days.
Why is that?
My soul power has reached the early soul hunting stage. I can't make any major breakthroughs in the soul tower anymore. I'll of course seek opportunities outside.
What?
Divine child, as far as I know, just a few days ago, you were only the early white soul stage. Now you claim to have reached the early soul hunting stage. Are you trying to deceive the sect master?
I'm not deceiving the Sect Master.
It really is the Void Realm, and his aura is so stable. We've cultivated for years to reach the Psycho Realm, yet he saw through it.
Deep and profound.
This pressure really is early soul hunting. Damn those fools. How did he investigate his information? Didn't they say during the soul power test at Si Tuming's place? He was only at the early white soul stage. Who would have thought the divine child is so formidable, breaking through to early soul hunting in just a few days? Truly heroes emerge from the young. But divine child, why did you injure my disciple a few days ago? If I hadn't used various top-rate medicinal herbs, my disciple might have already... Sect Master, you must uphold justice for me and my disciple, Lu Ren. Even as the divine child, you cannot act lawlessly within the sect. Moreover, Lu Ren is a fellow disciple of the divine child. Is this establishing a divine child or a madman? Sect Master, I suggest revoking Qianqiu's position as divine child. If the divine child can act arrogantly within the sect. Bullying fellow disciples, how will other sects view our eternal sect?
Venerable One, be cautious with your words. The divine child was established by the three ancestors. To depose the divine child is to oppose the three ancestors. However, the divine child is indeed at fault. He should not have inflicted such severe injuries on a fellow disciple. Revoke the divine child's residence in the main hall. He shall reside with the inner court disciples in the inner court.
What kind of punishment is this? In the main hall, besides Qi Chao, there are only 5 old men. I was already bored to death.
Sect Master is wise. Xiao Yaoyue, you are merely a woman. You are ultimately unworthy of the position of eternal sect master.
Divine child, your application to leave the sect is approved. But as the divine child, your safety must also be ensured. Let Zhu Nan and Miu Yu accompany you.
Thank you, Sect Master.
Cool.
The city is much livelier.
Senior brother, where will we stay tonight?
Xiao Yu, how did you improve your soul power during initial sect training?
Well, either go to some beast arenas.
There are many soul beasts of various levels inside. After defeating them, you can absorb their soul power to increase the cultivator's soul power level.
Or go to the arena and fight other cultivators.
Improving soul power through real combat. Which method do you usually prefer to improve your soul power?
I don't like either of these. Going to the beast arena means hunting innocent soul beasts. Going to the arena requires signing a life or death contract. Many cultivators get accidentally injured. It's best to just cultivate in the soul pagoda.
Someone like him and most can only go to the beast arena and hunt some low-level soul beasts. If he went to the arena, he'd probably wet his pants from fear.
No argument there. I really only dare to go to the beast arena. I'm afraid of getting beaten to death in the arena. After all, I'm the divine child of the eternal sect. Gotta value my own life. This place is huge.
Entering the arena requires a fee or an equivalent exchange of spirit beasts.
If I had my own spirit beast, why would I need to hunt in the arena?
Spirit beasts have different ranks. Cultivators at different soul power levels require different soul power. Low-level beasts
Are useless even if hunted.
only hunting beasts within 3 levels below.
Or above your own level boosts soul power.
So, cultivators come here.
To capture many low-level spirit beasts.
Exchange them with the arena. Reach a set number, and you can enter to hunt higher-level beasts.
No money. Where do I catch low-level beasts?
Spirit beasts live in other realms without a high-level cultivator guiding you. Going there is just suicide.
Maybe I'll check the Void Star realm.
catch some low-level spirit beasts to use as arena tickets.
My senior brother and I paid fees to enter. Qianqiu, if you're broke,
I can cover you.
Fine, lend me some money then. I'll pay you back when I have it.
Load up.
Qianqiu, what level beast are you hunting?
Samsara mirror.
Qianqiu, you sure about Samsara mirror? Spirit beasts are usually stronger than cultivators. My senior brother and I typically fight beasts exactly 3 levels below. When in good shape,
We might try 2 levels below. 1 level below is still very risky.
No problem, just a Samsara mirror can't handle me.
Qianqiu, if you insist on the Samsara mirror beast, you can apply for a team battle. We'd split the soul power 3 ways.
But there'd be no danger.
No need.
All right. The stands hail many from noble families and sects. Jinko, as the divine son.
Better not expose your identity. Wear this mask.
Hey. That person is also Samsara mirror. How dare he challenge a soul spirit of same realm as himself?
It's rare, but there's a rule in the Colosseum. As long as you successfully hunt a soul spirit of the same realm as yourself, all fees are waived, and you get an extremely generous cash reward on top of that. Most of these cultivators are short on money, so they take the risk for the huge prize. But cultivators capable of defeating a soul spirit of the same realm
Are extremely few and far between.
Xiaoyu, you have to trust the Son of God's strength. If he says he can do this alone, then he can. Just stop fussing over it.
Yeah, Xiaoyu. Zenan is right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The rhinoceros has extremely strong defense. If you don't hit it with an explosive immortal art, other attacks barely do anything to it. Xianqiao is being so reckless. Senior brother, should we go request to call off the challenge?
Xiaoyu, don't be so anxious. He is the Son of God after all. See that? That's the rhinoceros's high-temperature horn rage. The temperature on his horn can reach over 1,000 degrees. Even a synth realm cultivator would lose half their life if they got hit by it.
Ascension Thunder Control Arms.
Ah! What is this Void Realm Challenger doing right now? He actually dropped his weapon. Is he giving up resistance? Got scared stupid, huh? Another one about to die.
Now's the moment. Ascension Thunder Controlled.
What? He one-shot killed a Samsara Realm Rhinoceros just like that.
Great! This challenge is a success.
The Samsara Realm Rhinoceros has been slain. A cross-realm one-hit kill. So clean and effortless. Who is this guy anyway? He is wearing a mask. Could he be a genius from some great sect?
Bring up 2 more Samsara Realm Soul Spirits. 1 isn't enough for me to fight.
Are you an idiot? Even a Firmament Realm cultivator wouldn't dare fight 2 at once. Are you sure you want to challenge 2 at the same time? You don't need to rest. You don't.
What on earth is Qianqiu thinking?
This is just suicide.
Xiaoyu, don't go up there. It's too dangerous. The soul spirits have already been released.
That's last attack. Just now drained half my soul power, but after absorbing the Rhinoceros, my soul power has indeed increased greatly. If I kill 10 more, I can break through to the middle stage of soul vigor. I'm going for it. The Ascending Thunder technique is powerful, but it drains too much soul power. I need to use Shadow Clone Jutsu. Overwhelm them with numbers.
Don't use this immortal art. It'll bring death upon you. Auditory hallucination?
Auditory hallucination.
Don't bother looking. I'm thousands of miles away. Don't use the clone technique again before you reach the same realm. Otherwise, not just you, but the entire eternal sect will be wiped out.
Voice transmission over 1,000 miles. This person's power is unfathomable.
The three-headed wolf is using its first skill. This kid is dead for sure. I really want to see him get torn apart, screaming. The price of arrogance.
I'm going all in. Shut. Yeah. Use the terrain. Shit, you.
Attacks from front and back. He's done for.
The ascending thunder technique.
What?
Three divine rune swords in 1 second. Such a ghostly effect, but it also drained the last of my soul power.
A divine rune version of the ascending thunderbolt. This power rivals a holy scripture. Who is he? The power of a divine rune, holy scripture. Him?
Qianqiu, you're amazing.
Even my senior brother and I weren't confident.
Keep it low-key, low-key.
Senior brother Qianqiu, come help.
His soul power is exhausted. Get back to the inn, quick. This is a clear heart pill to restore soul power.
Xiaoyu, you take care of him. I'll go find the elders of my family in the city. We must use all connections to investigate his background. This kid is terrifying. Did you see that? Divine Plague Thunder technique? He killed 3 beasts above his level. Damn it! The city is about to have a big problem. Go find out who the masked one is.
If that warning hadn't appeared in my mind, the voice saying, do not use the clone technique, I wouldn't have been so disgraced, exhausting all my soul power.
You're awake?
After I passed out yesterday, you and Zunan who carried you back?
Senior brother Zuonan carried you back.
Thank you. Where is Zunan?
Senior brother went into the city to find his family.
He'll be back tomorrow, by the way.
I went to the apothecary and bought some herbs to restore your soul power. He's back. And also, the soul power pill from my master.
Take it quickly.
Xiao Yu, what kind of pill is this you gave me? As far as I know, there's absolutely no pill on the market that can restore soul power like this, right?
Oh, this was developed by the elders in my family.
They gave me a few pills. I won't sell them outside. Qianqiu, you've defeated and absorbed 3 soul spirit beasts of the reincarnation realm. Your soul power must have increased a lot, right?
If I hunt 6 or 7 more reincarnation realm soul spirit beasts, I should be able to break through to the mid-stage of soul refining.
It took me a long time to cultivate to the early stage of soul refining. You were only at the early stage of white soul a few days ago. Now you're about to surpass me, truly worthy of being a divine son. This one looks good, and I want this one too.
Xiao Yu, do you really have to buy so many clothes?
What's wrong? Don't all girls love beauty? Of course we need more clothes.
Every time after training, I have to change out of the dirty ones.
Old sir, do you need something?
Young man, your performance in the beast arena has greatly impressed this old man. May I ask how old you are this year?
You're only 9 years old.
Young man, there is no need to be wary of me. I sought you out because I saw your extraordinary skills. I thought you were a young man in your 20s. I never expected you to be only 19, truly astonishing. At just 19, you've reached the Void Realm. And your use of divine text also feels incredibly novel to this old man. Are you a disciple of some sect? I am an elder of the 7-star sect. Na Lan Kai Kai. Can you feel at ease to talk to me now?
You say you're a 7-star sect elder, so you are...
Then I could also say, I'm the sect master of the 7-star sect.
Bible. Xiao Yu, you go back to the inn first.
I'll have a chat with this Elder Nalan from the 7-star sect.
That young lady looks very familiar. This old man feels like I've seen her somewhere.
Elder Helens, please.
Please, young man, you haven't answered my question yet. Are you a disciple of some clan?
Eternal sect.
That's the sect that hosts the ancient divine artifact, the Bell of Longevity, right? They were quite powerful a few hundred years ago, but they've declined in the last 100 years. A talent like yours is wasted in such a small sect. Come to my 7-star sect. The resources are far, far better than in your current small sect.
Thank you, Elder Nalan, but I won't leave my sect.
Why is that?
No reason. The only reason I came here with you is to hope you won't publicly reveal my identity. I wear a mask in the arena to keep my identity hidden from outsiders. But in the eyes of a Saint Realm expert, it's a child's play.
What if I were to reveal your identity to the world?
Elder Nalan, are you threatening me?
If you see it as a threat, I won't deny it. But to know this, my goal is only to recruit geniuses. Our sect won't let any talent fall into the hands of rivals.
Then I refuse your threat. I won't join 7-star sect. What can you do about it?
Our creed. If we can't have it, we destroy it. With your talent, if you refuse to join 7-star sect, we will never let you join a rival sect. Xiaobei, I skill once more. Join 7-star sect.
No one can force Kancho to do what he doesn't want. Void Gate.
Who is this kid? He's in the void realm and can open a void gate. Ah. I thought he was just a talented cultivator. But this is beyond belief.
The gap in realm and soul power is too vast. Impossible to defeat a Saint Realm expert. 7-star sect. Nalan Kanghai. I'll remember this debt. Since I'm here, might as well make it worthy. Catch some low-level soul beasts, sell them, repay. Shall you? Flight. Found 2 unbreakable sword types. Lucky. Planetary devastation. Universal pull. Quite loyal. Don't worry, I won't kill you. Dead beasts are worthless. Soul power's running low. Jade Thunder technique. Travel just got easier. Hi!
Lord Left Protector, trouble in the void immortal realm. Squad leader Heijin Yuan suddenly flew into a raid, injured many of our disciples training there. Which disciple provoked him? Not the case. Paganian, yes, Brickenhatten. All human cultivators, elders from other sects were also injured. Second elder? What happened? It's Heijin, Squad leader Yuan. He suddenly went berserk. He's breached quasi-emperor realm. I'm no match.
Sell the catch, repay the debt, and avoid that old fool, Nalan Kanghai. He might be waiting for me at the end to ambush me.
I don't take any soul piece below the heavenly man realm for now. If your realm doesn't meet the standard, get out of here right now.
I want to sell 2 unbroken realm spirit soul beasts.
White Shura, that's you yesterday. The one who single-handedly defeated 3 Samsara realm spirit soul beasts in a row. After you left, everyone who saw that fight started calling you White Shura.
That name is really arbitrary. How much are these two worth?
This is a black golden ape. Just wait a minute. I'll go get the manager. I don't have the authority to approve purchasing black golden apes as prey.
It's just two unbroken realm beasts. Is this really necessary?
Sir, do you know what species you're selling here?
Who cares what species it is? How much can I get for them? Hurry up, I'm in a rush.
Two unbroken realm nether soul beasts go for 30,000 eternal coins on the market. I'll have someone get the money right away.
Thanks.
Hold on, sir. May I ask where you got these two black golden apes from?
Just caught them from the Void Star realm.
Oh, what a poser. The boss just said the black golden ape patriarch started a riot in the Void Star realm. Even a Saint realm expert got injured because of it. Puny Void realm cultivator can go in there right now and catch two of them? What a joke.
Hachencho, you scared me to death.
The waiter just said there's a Saint Realm expert up ahead on the street, releasing an immortal shadow.
And someone opened the Void Star realm too. I thought you got caught up in that.
Xiao Yu, here's the money I owe you back. I don't know if it's enough.
Ah. Gosh, where did you suddenly get so much money?
千秋木有. An emergency order just came from the sect. There's a major crisis in the sect. They ordered us to return immediately.